Well, hello. Well, hello, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome. So tell me, what are you guys up to for your weekend? What are your plans for your future? What are your plans for your future? Is what I want to know. You're on the spot. You're in the spotlight. You guys are on the spotlight, so you have to tell me. They finally selling that van. So, what I got here, um, so So, so if you guys never saw a show that is over the website, it's called Atypical. Atypical is the show. It's atypical. Atypical. Typical. Atypical. Atypical. So, Atypical is the name of it. So, if you have any questions off of what we're going to be doing today, um, 14-7 is the score. So it's 14-7 is a pack game right now. He ha he ha he ha. So I'm gonna pull up. Um, So if you guys are watching the game, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. That's me. So if you guys are watching the game, do you need to add an image to your cake? Email dpcakes at Festival Foods. Fast Foods. Questions, please call this number. And then thank you for choosing Festival. So if you need an image to your cake, this is it. I'll have it in a link. Hey, we got somebody with us. Hey, Anne Marie. See, this is what you can do right there. Do you need to add an image to your cake? If you have a party coming up for Thanksgiving, if you want to do something for Thanksgiving, here's a idea for those of you that are interested in doing that. So if you're interested in doing that, send that email out to dpurcakes at the email I gave you. Shoot, sorry. I have to work in my room as I do this, so I'm gonna try to get you guys to the ground here, because I'm gonna work in my closet as we do this here. So don't mind if you see my hat or whatever. You know, let's try this once, actually. You come here. So, I have an idea. I have an idea. Yeah, you see me perfectly. Alright, so, as we're talking here, I'm hoping everyone's having a great weekend. We are watching the game. It is 14-6 at the time. Which is pretty neat to realize that today is the game of the Packers. So, I'm trying to get this to so I can see it. So, what are you guys all up to today? What did you all do on your weekend? What did you all do this weekend? Anything exciting that you guys did that you want to talk about? As we are here today. Anybody do anything like exciting that really you thought, hey, I want to do this again some weekend? Did you ever think of that image in your life that someday you want to go back and do what you just did that weekend? Like here, look at this. Check this out. I'm going to show you guys as you're here with me. Okay? So here, let's look at this together. This that I'm going to show you is pretty cool. take a guess where this stuff came from. And if you know, you're awesome. Or if you don't, you need to learn where to go. Hold on 1 second, I need to put these inside my box here. So what I have is stuff from Florida. Sand from Florida, see? This sand actually came from Florida. And I put it in here for calming. Like if I were to be stressed out one day at work, I can just come in here and just put my hands in there and just enjoy the feeling of how this sand is. So it's very calming to me. Because that's just what I like, is to be able to, like, learn that, oh, there's a way, oh, there's this way, oh, there's this way, oh, there's this way. Well, it's just so calming to, like, I even picked these up at the store to use for this reason. I'm just sitting here for a minute because I'm looking in my closet right now. So, like, it's pretty cool to actually be able to learn that there's different type of things that you could do if, like, yeah, if you have autism. A lot of kids with autism love stuff that has stressful things in their days where sometimes they would like to do things instead of just sitting there being like all stressed out, you know? So that is why sometimes there's a chance that you can definitely take time and just sit here and build stuff in the sand, but it's not like being at a beach. It's just a normal in the house type of dealio. Okay? It's that type of dealio. Like if you were stressed out and you wanted to play or have sensory items by you or something to do, it will help a lot to help you feel more calm, will get you more laid out, ready to roll for the day. If you have autism, welcome to the chats. Because we will be talking about a lot about autism in this chat because I have autism. So during this time being, if you have any questions throughout this time being, there will be some chances where that you might want to learn how to do things more and more in the paths of life, or when you want to move on in your life, that could be a possible chance as well. because each time where you want to build something, like I'm building a TP live here, it's just a way to think, take a break for a minute. If you're stressful and you need a sentry item with you, that's fine. Just don't, if you have a job, a real outdoor job out at like my work, you could not bring something like a thing of sand or anything that relates to that, but you can bring, if you're into art, you could do more of art work instead of more contained to that. So that's my TP, and then I just pretty much just put it down, close the cover, lock it up, and put it back in the closet. Which is pretty simple and fun to have a item to be able to learn that there could be a better chance of learning how to do it. The Packers are on halftime already. So it's, I think, no, there are 4 minutes left of the second. And it's 14-6. So if you guys are Packer fans, I bet you're excited right now. That it's better. Give Mike McCarthy one more chance to do its job. And if he doesn't do good, then that means it's time to possibility get a better coach for that team. Because it's just how it's supposed to be, but it gets stressful after having so much for him that he's been having so many years here. It's time to just retire or move on to a new journey of some type of job to be able to keep that money up, right? To keep that money up. It's important to learn that there is some type of successment that a lot of people would really think, okay, I can do this and I'm going to do it my style of designs. I'm going to take this one to Grandma's, I think. This bag, I'm going to take to Grandma's, I think. So, which I never vlog there is because privacy. I usually just do my room for the vlogging now because my boss told me to. My boss online here told me, hey, stay in your room because it's more convenient and no one will know everything about you, which I thought was a good idea. So I thought, hey, you know what? I'll do it. So life with us, me, is a bit different than having life with someone you don't know. Because someone that you don't know could be a little bit different and awkward and stuff like that. Stuff like that, you know? So if you guys were to see a friend in the hallway, if it was your friend, sibling, your cousin, your nephew, whoever to success with, or ask them, hey, can you help me with something? And they could possibly be a partner of yours every single day you go to work or school or pretty much wherever you decide on what your plans are going to be in life could really force a lot of that to become a better spot to really reach your goals or your problems that you're having in life. Like, I'm having a problem because I got a problem with my foot. Is what I know about. And it is under what we could find out. Mostly all the time could really reach some type of point. If it was a point about something, or a point about this, or a point about that, each part of that system could really force a part of your life to really think, oh, do I really know about that? Or not? Because each part that you do try could really be a tough part of life. If you want it to be, you know? Oh, excuse me, sorry, yeah, I know. Oh, that was close. I thought that I was gonna go up there and sit up there. But it tried to come back down, right? So, again, a lot of the time being of learning, of skills, of training, 14 to 9 already. I went from 6 to 9 in like 2 seconds, 2 minutes since I looked over there. And it is what it is, and what you can do about it is different between each other as human beings, as us, as our lives could be different between my life and your life. You know? So nice. So my room's slowly in a process. Slowly but surely, I'm getting there. 2 minute warning for the back. 2 minute for the back. 2 minute warning for the back. So, sorry if you see some clothing of mine. Just don't worry, because I'm gonna switch a bag over for next week. That I packed up already, ready to go for Thanksgiving weekend, because I'm gonna go visit friends, some family members of mine. So, yes, I am pretty excited about it as well. And if you hear noise, don't mind it. It's just me. I'm working on. So it's pretty much. I'm just putting this stuff into my bag, and then I'll be right back by camera. Actually, I'm pretty much in camera as I'm doing this. There. See, I packed it up already. All ready for next weekend. To hang out with my grandparents. Put these guys in the closet, right in here. Pretty simple. Like that. Boom. So, oh, I forgot to put this in there. Ooh, that smells good. That stuff smells good. Oh, 1 second. I need to put this guy in there. So I can put that in there. So it's ready to go. So tell me, what are you guys doing this for Thanksgiving? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? And what are you doing along the path for Thanksgiving? What are you guys going to do for Thanksgiving? What are you guys going to do for Thanksgiving? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know exactly what you're doing for the Thanksgiving weekend. Thanksgiving weekend. Thanksgiving weekend. And it should be pretty easy to guess. What does this one say? Nice. 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 So, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? What are you guys going to do for Thanksgiving? Anybody have any agenda set for Thanksgiving? Anybody have anything planned for Thanksgiving? I would like to know. I would love to know. I would love to know what your agenda is planned. So, if you have any plans for Thanksgiving, let me know or tell me in tomorrow's vlog. I might have a tomorrow vlog, but I will let you know when it comes, when I think about it. So if you have any questions off of the schedule, let me know in the comments, because I will be glad to answer any questions you guys have, to ask. Because there's only 11 days until Thanksgiving, 20 days till December, 25 days till St. Nick, 43 days till Christmas Eve, and 44 days till Christmas Day, and 51 days until the New Year. The New Year. The New Year. So all the garbage, all the paper that is in here, in this cab, this area, I'm gonna put it into here. So then I need this for something different, you know? And I'm gonna put a certain amount of pens in this, and pencils if I have any. And I'm gonna put in here special amount. I have a certain amount that's gonna be put in here. I'm gonna put this piece of art up here because you guys get to see it.